Hello students, we are going to start the new chapter, class 9th, political science. Chapter is constitutional design. In the book, the constitution of South Africa is given first, but we are taking the making of the Indian constitution first so that we could understand what is constitution, especially in reference to the Constitution of India and how the Constitution of India is formed. So we have been going to study here making of the Indian Constitution. Before we come to the making of the Indian Constitution, let's see some historical view what we find here. First one, that India was born after the partition on the basis of religion. It means that India was divided on the basis of religion, and it was a very sad and shocking experience for India that India was divided into two countries, two dominant states on the basis of religion, India and Pakistan. Second thing is merging of princely states in India. When India was born, there were different princely states, and it was a difficult task to merge them as a union of states or as a union of nation. So this was another challenge for our country to have a united country. After that, 1928, Motilal Nehru has presented a report. It is known as Nehru Report, as well as it is also known as a constitution which was made by Motilal Nehru and 8 other Congress members, where he proposed that how the structure of Indian nation should be there. In 1931, a session of Indian National Congress was organized in Karachi, where they proposed a federal structure for India. After that, Government of India Act 1935, it was considered an important act which was passed in Parliament of Britain, and it gave the idea and the proposal for a federal system of the country. India has also adopted the parliamentary structure from the Constitution of Britain. So these are some ideas or historical views which helped to form the Constitution of India. French Revolution. French Revolution is considered one of the most important revolution in the world because it was the revolution which came into existence first time against the monarchical system of France, and it has given the idea of fundamental rights for the citizen. From United Kingdom, parliamentary structure has been taken. From US Bill of Rights, which talk about the personal freedom. So we find different sources, inspirations, ideas, view which has been taken for the formation of the Constitution, like equality, freedom for all. Equality means here social equality and political equality and economic equality for all. Freedom for all, that all should have the same rights, same freedom in the society, and universal adult franchise, that every eligible citizen should be given the right to cast the vote. So these are the different sources and the inspirations and the ideas which have been adopted by the constitution of our country, and it was taken by the Constituent Assembly, because our constitution has been formed by the Constituent Assembly, and these ideas have not been adopted or copied or imitated as it is, but they have been debated, argued, questioned, and it has been checked that whether they are suitable for our country or not. Then they have been adopted as per our requirement. Let's see the next topic. the Constituent Assembly. The Constituent Assembly was a very, very important organization which formed the Constitution of India, and the members of the Constituent Assembly, they were not directly elected by the people of India, but they were elected by the existing provincial legislature. So there was no direct rule of vote followed to form the Constituent Assembly and to choose the members of the Constituent Assembly. Its elections were conducted in July 1946, and the head of the Constituent Assembly was chosen, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and he remained the head chairperson of the Constituent Assembly till the end of the formation of the Constitution. There is one confusion also between the head of the drafting committee, who was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. As we find in our school, there are various committees like Sports Committee, Cultural Committee, Executive Committee, Academic Committee. So we have different committees to function the school. Like that, we have different committees formed within the Constituent Assembly. And there was a particular committee, the drafting committee. There were various committees like Flag Committee which decided the how and what type of flag India should adopt and form, which color should be there, what would be the length of the flag. Different things, different aspects of the flags were decided by the Flag Committee. Like that, there was a drafting committee which was formed within the Constituent Assembly or Constitution Committee, which was headed by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So there should be one thing clear: the head of the Constituent Assembly was Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and the head of the drafting committee was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. There were 299 members in the Constituent Assembly of India, and the strength of this member was after the division of the Constituent Assembly. When the Constituent Assembly was formed, then it was divided after the partition, and it was divided into two parts. So the members who were in the Constituent Assembly of Pakistan, they was removed from this Constituent Assembly, and the total remaining members were 299 members who formed the Constitution of India. The period, how much time was taken to form the Constitution of India, what was the period? That was 2 years, 11 months and 18 days were taken around. The first date, which is another first date after the completing of the Constitution, we find that is 26 November 1949, where Constituent Assembly has mostly completed the work of the formation of the Constitution and adopted the Constitution. And after that, finally it was completed on 26 January 1950, when the formation of the Constitution was completed and it came into effect. So this is a very, very important committee which has formed the Constitution of India. It was not formed by the one person or a group of people. They were chosen through the election, and the committee was formed, and this Constituent Assembly formed the Constitution of India.